and brothers of Weekend Institute. This is Thanvi, and today I'm here with a very essential topic. But before starting, I would like to ask you to remember some of your old memories. Can you remember the day? Can you remember the day when you start walking? Can you remember the day when you start riding your bicycle for the first time? So my question is, how did you learn? And even, how did you learn riding bicycle for the first time? No idea? Okay. I think some people will say that by practicing, it is also a factor. But the main factor of learning bicycle is that your failures. You failed thousands of times, and that's why every time you learn a lesson. And that's why we are so perfect in riding a bicycle that if anyone asks you that, hey, do you know how to ride a bicycle? So we're like, hasto yaar. And here my topic comes, that failures. Failures are the real teachers of our lives. There are many successful people like MS Dhoni, J.K. Rowling, the pride of India, Mahatma Gandhi. These all are successful, but do you know they all have failed many failures in their life? But I'm not here to talk about any worldwide famous person. I'm here to talk about a girl. A girl who has learned a very essential topic, and that girl is standing in front of you all. Yes, it's me. I want to share my experience. We all know in weekend we have many kinds of activities like spelling master, then Kaun Banega champion, and stuff like that. So 2 years back there was a competition in the weekend for the first time. Spelling master, and everyone was so excited that yes, I also want to be in that. I was also one of them. There was 3 days before the real spelling master, so I qualified it. I think I lucked out. But then it was a time for real spelling master. And the coincidence is that that spelling master was also held in this temple, Swaminarayan temple, in the same hall. And there was a big stage, many people, and I was sitting with the participants. They were like here, there were many chairs out here, and I was sitting on the third chair at that time. I was so nervous. I was thinking that, oh my gosh, what will happen? I could also hear my heartbeats at that time, thinking that what will happen. Because I knew that I was not prepared for the spelling master. And suddenly the anchor announced my name and said, Dhanvi Kalal is now your turn. And I came. I was walking, but I was shaking a lot, like this. I went from the stairs. I come there, I was standing there. The anchor was here. In the first round, I qualified. Second round, again, I qualified. But the third round, where I was so nervous, I was thinking, what will happen? What will happen if I will lose? Will I be a failure? Will I be a failure of my life who has not done anything? At that time, I knew that I was really having very bad thoughts. And suddenly again I was daydreaming and the anchor said, Dhanvi Kalal is your now third round. The final round to be a spelling master. I came from it and I was listening some gossips, like some were talking that, hey, do you think she will able to pass that? And some people are, I think yes she will. But at that time I was just having negative thoughts. I came to the stairs. I was standing there thinking, what will happen? There were many eyes. They were not looking at me. They were staring at me. Thousands of eyes staring at me, and I was totally nervous. And then they said, your word is incomprehensible. I know From hearing it's quite easy. But at that time, I was blank. I didn't know what to speak. I didn't know any spelling, so I came up with like I N C O, but then blank. Then I just waited for a while, and then I was totally blank and spoke whatever came to my mind. And the anchor said, "We are sorry, but you are not a part of Spelling Master." On the stage, I was quite confident, and I just go downstairs from there and went to that corner. I cried so hard. I could also remember the feeling that I had. Because at that time, I was a failure of my life. First fail, a very big thing. Just like this, I was crying, and my many friends and close people said, "Hey, why are you crying?" But I was crying because I thought I was a loser. On the first day, I cried like this. Second day, I didn't add anything. Third day, many close people like my parents, they said, "Do you think you are a failure?" I was like, "Of course, I have failed a competition." They were like, "No. Do you know, every successful person, they all have failed. And that's why they took failures as their teachers, not as their failures." On the fourth day, I thought really deep in it that really I'm a loser or I'm just thinking from the inside. I get to know that I am not a loser. On that day, I knew that in the next spelling master, I want to be there. I want to be the spelling master. On that day, I had a different attitude in myself. And just some days, after some days, our teacher announced that you are going to have another spelling master. And here was the opportunity for me. I was so happy. I was full of tears with happiness that yes, again I have a chance. At that time, in the first spelling master, I started my preparation 10 days ago. But in that, I started 6 months ago. Whenever I used to get free time, spelling master. I am free spelling master. All the time I was busy with spelling master. All the pamphlets, they were about 500. But I was so sure that I want to do something. On the pre-test, there was as usual pre-test. I got 40 out of 40. But many people so congratulate me that congratulations. But I know the fight was still not over. Because I wanted to be a spelling master. Then there was a spelling master in the town hall. And as I said, I was a ranker of it. I was sitting on the first chair. And in the first round, I qualified. Second round, I qualified again. But again, third round. I was so nervous again that what will happen. And the anchor said, "Happy Kalal, it's the third round of 2023 Spelling Master." I was like, yes. And all the peers and relatives were thinking that if she will lose this time, she's gonna lose all hopes. But I knew that if I'm going to lose this time, I'm going to stand up again. On the third round, I got a word, Aishwarya. In the beginning, I was totally confused. Aishwarya? But then the anchor said Aishwarya Rai. So I got little bit, okay, I know the spelling. I say A, I, S, H, W, A, R, Y, A. The anchor said, "Are you sure that it's a real spelling?" I was like, "Yes." And the anchor said that I think It's not right, but absolutely right because you are the spelling master of 2023. I was like, yes, I have won the competition. I am the champion. At that time, I learned that failures are not that you are a loser. They teach you how to be more powerful. And that's why, in the end, I would like to say, no one is a failure in this life. All are successful, just they have to learn from it. So at last, असफलता एक चुनौती है, उसे स्वीकार करो। कहाँ कमी रह गई, देखो और सुधार करो। जब तक न सफल हो नींद चैन को, त्यागो तुम, क्योंकि कुछ किए बिना ही जय जयकार नहीं होती। कोशिश करने वालों की कभी कोशिश